Sonic, do you remember what we were like a couple years ago? Man, we've changed so much, Big Sonic. I feel so tired and weak and stuff, and I can't move my feet properly, and I can't even run as fast. What's going on, Big Sonic? A couple years ago, we were so capable and we could do whatever we wanted. We were able to run all around the world and stuff. But now I can't do that anymore, Big Sonic. My feet and hurt. I just have all these problems with my joints and my hands and my feet and stuff. Everything's starting to hurt. What the hell is going on, Big Sonic? Well, Small Sonic, quite frankly, we've just gotten older and now our bodies are starting to break down and we can't do as much as we used to and stuff, and that's very sad and tragic. And that's quite frankly, that is like sort of unfortunate that this is what's happening to us now, Small Sonic. We're becoming older and our feet and stuff are getting weaker and our bones are hurting and stuff, and everything about us is like getting weaker and everything's deteriorating and we're just turning into old geezers and stuff, and we can't really do much about that, Small Sonic. Big Sonic, I'm actually very terrified of this. We used to be able to run so fast a couple years ago, but now if I try running as fast as I used to, my feet start to hurt and I get all these joint problems and my hands hurt and everything's starting to hurt. What's going on, Big Sonic? Small Sonic, this is like just the side effects of aging. As you get older, your body starts to break down and you can't do as much as you used to, and that's just a very sad, unfortunate reality, Small Sonic. But quite frankly, it's not even in our control, and I'm just as upset about this as you are. And it is quite scary how we're losing our capabilities. I do agree with you. We used to be so capable and fast a couple years ago. I used to be able to run just as fast as you a couple years ago, but now I can't even run as fast as you right now because my knees and legs are starting to hurt, my feet hurt, and my hands hurt, and everything's starting to hurt, and it's quite very tragic. And this is just the effects of aging, Small Sonic. You can't really do much about this, Small Sonic. Big Sonic, I am so scared of this. I'm so terrified of the fact that we're just going to turn older and older and older, and we're just going to get weaker and weaker and weaker, and we're going to lose all of our capabilities and stuff, and our possibilities and all of that type of stuff, and our health and everything. Is this just inevitable, Big Sonic? Small Sonic, quite frankly and quite sadly, yes, it is inevitable that you're going to keep getting older and older and older until you turn very old, and then you're just going to lose all your capabilities and potential and stuff, and you're just going to slowly deteriorate until you finally die on your deathbed. Big Sonic, I am so freaking scared. Big Sonic, what can I do to stop this from happening? Small Sonic, it's completely out of our control. There's nothing much you can do. All you can really do is just kind of hope for the best of what's to come. You're gonna turn into some old shit, and your muscles and body is gonna fall apart, and you're just gonna be not capable of doing anything really, and you're gonna even lose your memory, assuming that assuming you don't have any type of mental health problems at all. It's kind of like everything's just gonna fall to shit. Everything's just gonna go to shit. Everything's just gonna turn to shit. You're just gonna turn into an old fuck, and you're gonna lose all your capabilities and stuff, and it's not even in your control. Big Sonic, I'm fucking panicking right now, Big Sonic. Are you actually telling me that I'm just gonna turn older and older and get weaker and weaker? I'm gonna lose all my capabilities and my musculature, and I'm not gonna be able to run as fast, and etc. and stuff. Small Sonic, quite frankly, yes, you're gonna continually turn older and older and older until you become so weak and old that you're gonna be just collapsing onto the floor and dying, and that's so sad, Small Sonic. But it's not in your control, Small Sonic. Big Sonic, you're telling me it's not in my control, Big Sonic. I'm fucking so frantic about this, Big Sonic. We're gonna turn into old shits, and we're not gonna be able to do anything. We're just gonna be on the floor fucking dying of a heart attack. It's fucking scary, Big Sonic. I can't control my emotions now. I'm just getting so depressed and sad. I'm having an existential crisis, Big Sonic. Well, Small Sonic, calm down. I mean, you just gotta kind of ignore all of this. I know it's very sad and unfortunate that we're just gonna continually turn older until we become senile, but you just gotta kind of just live in the moment, forget that this is gonna happen inevitably. Just live in the moment, and that's all you can really do. Live in the moment. But Big Sonic, I know for a fact that I'm just gonna turn old and senile. What the fuck is the point of doing anything then? I don't know, Small Sonic, but you just gotta, I guess, live in the moment. I can't handle this, Big Sonic. I'm gonna go run around and try and like, empty my head. Uh-oh. Small Sonic seems like he's getting very depressed. I better go and see where he is and try and cheer him up. Hey yo! This video is going to be about it's going to be kind of like about like the fact that us human beings, we're going to be turning older. The topic of this video is about like how we're all going to just keep turning older and older and older. We're going to all turn older and older and older. And this is like quite very unfortunate. This is like a very sad reality that us human beings, and perhaps maybe all the other types of animals and creatures on this planet, all the other life forms as well, we're all just going to turn older and older and older until we become senile, and then we go into the grave, and then we just turn into skeletons. This is like a very depressing video to make, but this is kind of like, I'm just going to try to kind of hit you with this reality, right, that we're all just going to keep turning older and older and older until we become senile. And that's kind of like, this is like very haunting and stuff. It's kind of inevitable as well and stuff. So what can you really do about this kind of very sad, tragic, unfortunate reality that we're all just going to keep turning older and older and older until we become senile, literally mentally insane, a lot of us, soon enough, like inevitably we're all just going to turn senile, old geezers and stuff. We're not going to be able to like fucking function properly as normal human beings, because we're going to be old this shit and all this and stuff. All of this is like so like scary to think about. It's literally, it's traumatizing. It's so fucking terrifying. This type of unfortunate, sad reality that we're all just going to keep turning older and older and older until we become senile, and then we're going to be like, we're going to be senile, and then we're just going to be collapsing onto the ground, dying, and then we're going to turn into skeletons, and then we're going to be thrown into like, we're going to be like thrown in the grave, and then we're going to turn into skeletons. And all of this is so fucking horrifying. Fucking, it's literally horrifying. It's tragic. It's so sad, and it's fucking insane to me that like it's impossible to like deal with this, because we're all just going to keep turning older and older and older. The days go by, the weeks go by, the months go by, the years go by, and you're going to be turning into some old fucking geezer. And what the fuck can you do about this anyway? Not really a lot, obviously. It's impossible to even fucking deal with this type of issue, because what the fuck can we do about this? Like, oh, we're all just gonna all just keep turning older and older and older until we become senile. What the fuck can you do about that? It's not really even in our control. What the fuck can we do about this shit? Really, we can't do anything about this. We're all just gonna keep turning older and older and older and older and older and older and older. We're just gonna keep turning older and older, and we're just gonna fucking turn into old fucking senile retards. It's kind of funny. Okay, it's very funny. It's so sad and dark and tragic, but it's very funny. Now we're all just gonna keep turning older and older and older until we're senile, and then we're gonna be so old that we're gonna just collapse to the ground and die of some type of brain disease or something similar, or some type of heart attack. I don't know. But this is like this type of this reality. This is like a very sad, tragic, unfortunate reality that all of us, human beings and other types of animals and creatures and living organisms, anything that's alive, is going to continually like grow older and turn older and older and older until it becomes kind of like completely like exhausted and crippled and stuff, and then it's gonna die. This is like very sad, unfortunate, tragic reality that we're all just gonna fucking keep turning older and older and older until we fucking turn so old that we become senile, and then we're just gonna collapse to the ground because of some brain disease or some fucking heart problem and stuff, and then we're just gonna like die, and then we're gonna be thrown to graves, and then we're gonna be turning into skeletons, and then we're gonna be eaten alive by fucking bacteria and worms and insects. Man, isn't that fucking terrifying? It's so fucking terrifying to me that fucking hell, us human beings, this is what awaits us. This is like what's inevitable, that we're all going to keep turning older and older and older, and we're gonna turn so old that we're gonna become senile, and that's fucking, how the fuck can you fucking deal with this fucking bullshit? Holy fucking shit. How the fuck can you deal with this? Not really, you can't do anything, obviously
obviously you can't do anything about this. It's fucking so, isn't it insane? This is just how our world works, right? That we all just, the universe is just set up like this, like us human beings, we just continually turn older and older and older until we become senile, and there's fucking nothing you can do about it. You're gonna keep turning, every the days go by, the weeks go by, the months go by, the years go by, you're just gonna turn to some old, you're just gonna keep turning older and older until you're so old, you're senile. Your musculature, your body, everything's just gonna slowly start to break down and stuff, and fucking everything's just slowly start to break down. Your musculature, everything about your biology, anatomy, everything is just gonna slowly deteriorate as the days go by, as the weeks go by, as the months go by, as the years go by. You're just gonna gradually everything in your body is gonna slowly like degrade in so many different types of slight ways. Obviously, it's not going to be drastic. Like your muscles are they're going to dissolve and stuff, and you're just going to see your skeleton and stuff. It's a very like in all of this like so slowly. Every day, every day, every week, every month, every year, your body is slowly like deteriorating. You're slowly getting weaker and weaker and weaker every year. And that's fucking horrifying, isn't it? Fucking, that's what awaits you. You know that anyone that's watching this video, this is what awaits you. This is your future. And you're going to turn some old. You're going to continually do this. Going to keep turning older and older and older until you're senile, and then you're going to collapse to the ground because your brain isn't working anymore and stuff, or your heart isn't working anymore. It's fucking turning older. That's the topic of this video, and fucking hell, that's like. I don't see any. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat anything. I'm very like I'm pessimistic, nihilistic, etc. on this topic. That us human beings are just gonna keep turning older and older, and it's just gonna be fucking horrible. And just fucking, this is what awaits all of us. That as inevitably we're just gonna fucking all of us. We're just gonna turn into some fucking old senile retards and stuff. And fucking hell, it's so fucking depressing to me. It's fucking so tragic and sad that we can't really even fucking control this. And this is like the fucking reality that we're all gonna have to experience, like inevitably, right? That we're all just gonna fucking turn older and older and older until we're so old we're fucking senile, and that's fucking so sad, man. Very fucking sad. I shouldn't be fucking using provocative language too much, but anyway, but it's fucking horrifying to me, man. And it's completely out of our control, and sugarcoat. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. As you get older, everything just turns to shit. Some people believe that, you get to do more things, you're older, you're more mature, you're more intellectual. No, that's fucking bullshit. As you get older, everything turns to shit. Everything about you becomes worse. Your brain, your mental faculties, your brain slowly starts to turn to mush. Everything about your physical health gets worse as you get older. Everything about us human beings, as we get older, everything gets worse. I don't believe in this. Some people, they have like this very fucking delusional like beliefs that, no, as you get older, everything gets better. You become more mature, you're more intellectual, you're more like seasoned. It's fucking bullshit. As you get older, everything just fucking turns to shit. Everything gets worse. As you get older, everything gets worse. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this Some people try and sugarcoat everything. Fucking bullshit to me. No, as you get older, everything fucking turns to shit. That is fucking facts. As you get older, everything turns to shit. You lose your mental faculties, you slowly start to turn retarded, your brain slowly turns into mush, your body, you lose your musculature, you get your physical like anatomy gets weaker, everything about you just fucking becomes worse as you get older. Turning older is so fucking horrible, man. People, they always try and sugarcoat it, this type of fucking tragic, sad, unfortunate reality that we're all gonna fucking turn into old senile retards. It's completely out of our control as well. I'm not even kidding around. Turning older, that's the topic of this video. It's fucking horrible, and that's what awaits you, by the way. That's what awaits you. If you're watching this video, what awaits you in the future is the fact that you're just gonna be some old fucking retard, and you're not gonna be able to function properly as a normal human being because of the effects of aging, and your musculature is all like deteriorating now and stuff and degrading, and everything about you is degrading, and you're turning older and older and older, and inevitably you're gonna turn so old, you're gonna be senile, and then you're gonna have like some type of brain disease and heart problem, and you're gonna be fucking on the floor dying. And then you're gonna be in the grave, and worms and bacteria is gonna eat you alive until you're just a skeleton. That's fucking horrifying. And that's your future. Anyone that's watching this video, that's your future. That is your future. Fucking horrifying. That is your future. It's fucking so sad and tragic and scary, but that's your future. I'm not even kidding around. It's fucking terrifying to me, man. Fucking hell, fucking shit. Turning older. Some people, they try and sugarcoat this type of fucking this like very sad, tragic, unfortunate reality. They try and sugarcoat this. It's gonna get better as you get older and stuff. You're just gonna become more mature and intellectual. It's fucking bullshit. As you get older, you turn uglier for sure. I notice like for sure you turn uglier because your muscle tissue in your face and like all the cartilage and all that type of stuff and all of that type of stuff, all the bones and stuff in the muscle tissues, they get like deteriorated and degraded as you get older and stuff. Everything just fucking turns to shit. Everything turns to shit. Some people, they're so delusional. They try and sugarcoat this very horrific, tragic, sad reality that us human beings are all just going to keep continually aging and stuff and turning older and older until we're so old we're senile and we're retarded, and then we're going to have some type of brain disease and heart problem, and then we're going to be on the floor dying, and then someone's going to throw us in the grave, and then worms and bacteria is going to eat us alive, and that's fucking horrifying. That is like the future for all of us, and that's quite sad and tragic, and you can't control this you can't even control this. It's completely out of our control as human beings. We can't do anything about this. Isn't that fucking horrifying and tragic and sad? Some people, they try and sugarcoat like the aging and stuff like that, turning older, and so they say, oh, as you get older you become more mature, intellectual. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking so dumb. As you turn older and stuff like that, you just, everything about you, us human beings, it just becomes worse. Your mental faculties become worse. You slowly turn retarded. You slowly become senile and stuff. Your muscles aren't as good as they used to be when you were younger, and everything just fucking turns to shit. I'm fucking so like I'm terrified of this as well, of this unfortunate, tragic, sad reality, man. It's a horrible reality, a tragic, sad reality that we're all just gonna turn into old, senile retards. It's fucking quite horrifying, and it's out of our control, and we can't really do anything about it. Can we? What can you do about this? Not a lot. It's so sad and tragic that we're all just going to turn into old senile retards, and we can't do fucking anything about this. It's so horrifying. It's so horrifying and tragic and sad that we're all just going to turn to old fucking senile retards. And then we're going to be on the floor dying of some brain disease or heart problem, and then we're going to be thrown into the grave, and then bacteria and worms are going to eat us alive, and fucking hell, and that's what awaits you. That's what awaits you. That's what awaits you. Whoever is watching this video, that's what awaits you. That is your future. That is your future. That you're going to turn up. You're continually going to turn older and older and older until you're so old, you're senile and retarded, and then you're going to be in the grave. I mean, yeah, first of all, you're going to be like dying of brain disease or some heart problem. Then you're going to be in the grave, and bacteria and worms and all that type of stuff, they're going to slowly eat you alive, and you're going to be just a skeleton, and fucking hell, and that's the end of you. And that is your future. That's what awaits you. If you're watching this video, that's what awaits you. That's your future, and that's the future for all of us, that we're all just going to continually just keep turning older and older and older until we're so old, we're senile and we're slightly retarded, and then we're going to be in the grave getting like eaten alive by bacteria, by bacteria, worms, and etc. and stuff. That is horrifying. That is tragic. That is the future for all of us human beings, and you can't do anything about it. It's so tragic and sad and funny as well. It's so funny in a very dark, sad, tragic way. Regardless of who you are, whoever you are, regardless of like what you are and who you are and whatever, regardless of like what you do in your life, you're just gonna turn older and older and older, and you're gonna slowly lose your mental faculties, and your muscles are gonna disappear, and you're just gonna be like you're gonna be some weak old senile retard, and then you're gonna die of some brain disease and heart problem, and then you're gonna be in the grave getting eaten alive by bacteria and stuff, and worms and insects and etc. And that's fucking very sad, very, very sad, very sad indeed. And there's nothing we can do about this. Nothing at all. It's not even possible to like even slightly attempt to kind of like change this around or turn the tables or anything like that. This is inevitable that we're all just gonna fucking continually age and turn older and older and older until we're so old that we're senile, and we're then gonna be dying of some brain disease or heart problem and stuff, and then we're gonna be in the grave getting eaten alive by bacteria and insects and etc. and stuff, and then we're just gonna turn to skeletons. We're going to turn into skeletons, and then that's the end of that, and then we're going to disappear forever. This is horrifying. Horrifying, horrifying, horrifying. This is fucking This is fucking horrifying, isn't it? This is so fucking horrifying. This is fucking horrifying, isn't it? That we're all just gonna fucking continually turn older and older and older until we're so old, we're senile, and then we're gonna be in the grave getting eaten alive by bacteria, worms, and insects. And fucking hell, what the fuck can you do about this? You fucking can't do anything about this. It's so sad and tragic that we can't do anything about this. This horrific, sad, tragic reality. That we're all just gonna turn older and older and older until we're so old, we're senile, and then we're gonna be in the grave getting like eaten alive by bacteria and insects and worms and etc. and stuff, and you can't do anything about this. It's out of our control, and so it's so tragic, it's so tragic and sad that this is out of our control. Regardless of what you like, there's literally no way you can avoid this type of very sad, tragic, unfortunate reality that we're all just gonna turn old. We're just gonna continually age and then turn older and older and older until we're so old, we're senile, and we're gonna be dying of some brain disease and heart problem, and then we're gonna be in the grave getting eaten alive by bacteria, insects, and fucking other types of things. It's fucking horrific, man. Actually, maybe perhaps you might not be getting eaten alive by bacteria. Maybe it depends on like how you're gonna like what you want to do with like your dead body, what you want other people to do with your dead body. Because you might want to get cremated so you don't have to worry about getting munched on by bacteria. Fair enough, I don't know, but still, you're gonna be getting burned alive. Is that better than getting eaten alive? I don't know. It's gonna be just as brutal anyway. Fucking hell, anyway. Fucking hell, man. This is so fucking depressing and sad that this is like what awaits all of us human beings. That we're all just gonna continually turn older and older and older until we're so old, we're senile, and then we're gonna be dying of brain disease and some heart problem, and then we're gonna be in the grave getting munched on by bacteria or something similar, or insects or worms or whatever. Very sad and tragic. You can't do anything about this, can you? It's fucking horrifying, man. It's fucking so fucking sad and tragic, but it's like, this is the future that awaits all of us, and it's kind of like, really, what can you do to avoid this type of future? Not a lot. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter like what type of like what you eat, what food you eat. Even if you try and be super healthy, you clean, you take baths every day, you make sure your physical health and appearance is good, and your oral health is good and stuff, and you take care of your hygiene and whatever, and you eat the right foods, and you're so healthy. It doesn't matter, because as you turn older, your looks are gonna disappear anyway. You're gonna turn some old fucking wrinkly shit, and then you're gonna lose your like your musculature and stuff. As you just continually just keep turning older and older and older until you're like so old, you're senile, and your brain disease, heart problems, and then you're gonna be like in the grave getting munched on by bacteria and fucking insects and other shit. Or you might want to get cremated, or then you're gonna be getting burned alive or some other fucking shit. Fucking hell, man. It makes it kind of like this topic is so fucking depressing. It really makes it seem like everything we do is like so pointless and temporary and meaningless, because even if you like take care of your physical health, your health overall, not just your physical health, mental health, your entire health, you eat the right foods, you stay super healthy and clean, and you keep your hygiene in check and stuff, and you do all the right things, it doesn't matter, because you're going to turn old, senile, dying of brain disease or some heart problem, and then you're going to be in the grave getting munched on by bacteria, worms, insects, or whatever. And fucking hell. Oh, it makes it seem like everything we do is fucking pointless, then, doesn't it? Because if we're just, what the fuck is the point? If in the end we just get, like, we turn into fucking skeletons and we get eaten alive by bacteria and fucking worms and insects. Fucking hell, man. This video is like so difficult to make. Because the topic of this video is like so fucking, it's gonna really hit you and shake you, turning older. That's what the topic of this video is. Now, whoever's watching this video, we're just gonna continually, every day, as the days go by, weeks go by, months go by, years go by, you're just gonna continually turn older and age and stuff like that. Until you're so old, you're senile, and then you're gonna be dying of brain disease or some type of heart problem, and then you're gonna be in the grave getting munched on by bacteria, etc. That is so tragic and sad. And that is like so tragic. That is so fucking horrifying. Actually, not tragic, it's fucking horrifying, and that is your future. That is your future. whoever's watching my videos, this video specifically, that is your future. That you're gonna turn continually older. You're just gonna continually age up until the point where you're so old that you're senile and you're dying of like some brain disease or heart problem, and then you're on the floor collapsed, and someone's gonna throw you in the grave, and then you're gonna be getting munched on by bacteria and worms and insects and fucking hell. And this is your future. It doesn't matter what you do. This is your future. This is your future. You can't change this harsh, sad reality that this is gonna be your future soon enough. Really, I hope that you can carefully think about this, like, because this is gonna be your future, and it's like so fucking horrifying and sad and tragic. That this is gonna be your future, whoever's watching my video. I don't want this video to be too long, and that's about it. Turning older, fucking is hell.